So I just got the brand new M4 13-inch iPad Pro right here on launch day from the Apple Store. Let's go through the 6 reasons why I decided to get it, 2 things that surprised me in the unboxing, 3 reasons I almost didn't get it, and whether I think that you should buy it too. So let's dive straight in, and just a quick note that I don't usually cover Apple stuff right here on the channel, as I focus on the incredible ROG Ally and Steam Deck OLED PC gaming handhelds. But my 2021 baseline M1 12.9-inch iPad Pro that I traded in was my most used tech product, where I used it in my work as a music examiner, in creating every single one of the 130 plus vids right here on the channel that have hit almost 1.3 million views in total, and of course for Netflix and media consumption. There were 3 things that surprised me in the unboxing. The first is that this included the braided USB-C cable that is so stylish. The second is that there is no power brick at all in the box for us here in the UK. And the third is that it comes with no less than 6 individual manuals in different languages, which are English, Dutch, French, German, this one, and this one. So the first reason why I got this is the blazing fast new M4 chip. My old iPad Pro 12.9 with the M1 chip of course was super fast and only choked a few times when editing longer 4K videos. But the fact that this new iPad is the very first Apple product to get this M4 chip is pretty amazing. But I can already tell just in these first few hours since I got it earlier tonight and in editing this very video on it using iMovie that this new iPad is blisteringly fast and leaves my old M1 in the dust. The second reason is the thinness, and even though my old M1 iPad was of course large, it did feel a little on the heavier side. However, I just absolutely cannot believe just how astonishingly thin and lightweight this new M4 iPad Pro actually is. It's almost £100 lighter than my old M1 and just feels significantly easier to hold with one hand. In fact, I'm editing this very video while holding it in one hand, and I never could have done this one-handed with my old M1. The third reason is the placement of the front camera. As on my old M1, of course it was on the left hand side, which often got blocked with my left hand and thumb for face unlock errors. And finally, Apple have corrected this and it's now where it should be on the top. And in these first few hours tonight, I haven't even had one face unlock block error, which is so good. At number 4 is the upgraded storage, and on my baseline M1, Apple very stingily gave us just 128GB, which does fill up quickly. But thankfully on the M4 base model, we now get a whopping 256GB. At 5 is a reason I'm sure many of us buy a new product, and that is the reviews. And so far the early reviews have been pretty much fantastic for the new M4 iPad Pro 13-inch, with our favourite tech YouTuber legend Dave 2D being particularly impressed. And this links into the most important final number 6 reason why I got this, one that Dave 2D highlighted, in that the 13-inch version now comes with an awesome black cable. Yeah, guys, I'm joking, you do know that, right? Of course I'm kidding. At 6 is the incredible new display, and there's 2 reasons for this. The first is obviously the gorgeous OLED display, and while the mini LED on the M1 was amazing, this is just next level. And the second is for those of us who, like myself, who use our iPads outside a lot, as the M1 iPad Pro maxed out at 600 nits of brightness, which did make it very difficult to read in sunlight. Whereas this new M4 is almost double that now due to the new tandem OLED display, which now reaches an insane 1000 nits of brightness. So I'll be honest that I did have 3 hesitations in trading in my old 2021 M1 to this brand new M4. And the first reason is that the wide lens camera that was in the M1 is no longer in this M4 model, which is a huge shame, especially if you film a lot of content like I do using the iPad camera. The second reservation I had is that Apple also chose to remove one of the mics. So whereas the M1 had 5 mics, this new M4 only has 4, which again is a big shame again for people like me who record their YouTube vids using the inbuilt mics like I do. But I'm really hoping that this isn't too noticeable. And the third and final reservation is that with it being just so impossibly slim, it's unproven whether the M4 13-inch won't become a victim of another Bendgate situation. So let's hope Apple have really learnt from that debacle. So the big question is, should you buy the much anticipated M4 iPad Pro 13-inch? And I've got two thoughts on this. The first is that if you do, I would highly recommend just going for the baseline model like I did, as the cost can rapidly increase if we start adding extra storage, nano texture glass, adding cellular, and even the accessories like the Apple Pencil Pro and also the Magic Keyboard, which itself alone costs as much as an iPad. And the second is that, hey, you know what, if you do use an iPad for hours and hours and hours every day like I do, especially for productivity tasks, and it's also within your budget, then hey, why not go for it? I'd love to know what you think about this new M4 iPad Pro 13-inch. Are you thinking of picking one up? Then why? And if not, then why not? Let us know in the comments. And as a thank you for watching, I'd love to share this awesome quote. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited about what could go right. It's so easy to dwell on the negatives in life, but instead choosing to be grateful and expecting great things to happen will help us to live much more fulfilling lives. So stay encouraged today, guys. Hey, hit the thumb if you like this, subscribe if you love this, and if you want to know why gamers are raving about a PC handheld called the Steam Deck OLED, then check out my review right here.